This video aims to help UK job seekers understand how to get a job with no experience by using a practical, step-by-step strategy. Getting a job in the UK with no experience is possible, but it requires a different approach from simply sending out applications and hoping for the best. This video covers the practical steps that actually work, from identifying your transferable skills and targeting the right roles, to building a strong CV, gaining experience quickly, and performing confidently in interviews. Whether you are looking for your first job, returning after a break, or starting over in a new direction, these steps apply to you. One of the most common misconceptions about the UK job market is that you need experience to get experience. That is not accurate. Employers in retail, care, logistics, hospitality, warehousing, and cleaning hire people with no prior work history every single day. Many of the UK's largest employers, supermarkets, courier companies, care providers, and manufacturers, run structured induction programs specifically because they plan to train people from scratch. They are not looking for a finished product. They are looking for someone reliable, willing to learn, and ready to show up. Although the entry-level market is competitive, sectors such as care, logistics, retail, hospitality, and warehousing continue to offer regular openings for people who are reliable, willing to learn, and ready to work. The path exists. The question is how to find it and follow it. Before you write a single word on a CV or fill in a single application, you need to understand what you already bring. Transferable skills or abilities developed outside paid employment that have genuine value in the workplace. These include communication skills developed through school, sports, or caring for a family member. Organizational ability shown through managing a household or completing coursework on time. Problem solving built through hobbies, creative projects, or community involvement. And reliability, something employers in entry-level roles consistently rank above formal qualifications. The Confederation of British Industry has stated repeatedly that employers prioritize communication, teamwork, and work ethic above technical knowledge when hiring at this level. So take time to write down everything you have done, not just paid work. Include education, volunteering, sports, clubs, caring responsibilities, and any informal helping you have provided to others. That list becomes the foundation of every application you make. The second step is targeting roles that are genuinely designed for people without experience. Entry-level positions are the obvious starting point. These are advertised across job boards and employer websites and typically include on-the-job training as part of the offer. Apprenticeships are another strong option. In England, apprenticeships are open to anyone aged 16 or over who is not in full-time education. They combine paid work with structured learning, and they are not just for school leavers. Many adults use them to retrain or change direction entirely. Trainee schemes in sectors like construction, transport, and financial services offer a similar structured entry point for people who show potential rather than a track record. 0 hours and part-time contracts in retail, care, and hospitality can also serve as a genuine first step. Many workers who start on these arrangements move into permanent positions once they have demonstrated their reliability. And do not overlook smaller employers. Independent businesses often hire on personality rather than CV credentials, and they can offer faster progression than large organizations. The roles most consistently accessible to people with no experience in the UK include retail assistant, warehouse operative, care assistant, hospitality assistant, cleaner, delivery driver, and admin assistant. Each of these involves training from the employer and values attitude as much as background. The standard chronological CV, the kind that lists employers and job titles in reverse order, works against you when you have no employment history. What works instead is a skills-based CV. This format leads with what you can do rather than where you have worked. It opens with a short personal statement, no longer than 4 lines, describing who you are, what you are looking for, and what you offer. It then presents a skills section, grouping your abilities under 2 to 4 headings relevant to the role. Education comes next, followed by any volunteering, informal experience, or relevant projects. Keep it to one side of A4. When you have no formal work history, draw on everything available: school and college qualifications, voluntary work, caring responsibilities, clubs and sports, short online courses, personal projects. These all belong on a skills-based CV when framed correctly. Tailor every application. Read the job description carefully and use the employer's own language in your personal statement and skills section. A statement that could apply to any role in any industry signals to employers that you have not given their vacancy serious thought. Cover letters are not always required, but including a short one sets you apart. 3 paragraphs is enough. Why you want this role, what you bring, and a confident closing request for an interview. You do not need to wait months before you have something credible to show an employer. Volunteering is the fastest route available to most people. Charities, community organizations, food banks, NHS volunteer programs, and local councils all welcome new volunteers. The role itself matters less than the reference it generates and the skills you practice while doing it. Short online courses are another option that costs very little time or money. A food hygiene certificate, a customer service module, or a health and safety awareness course can all be completed within days and added to your CV immediately. Platforms like FutureLearn, Read Courses, and the Open University offer free or low-cost options. Some employers in retail and hospitality offer trial shifts as part of their recruitment process. If this happens, understand that a trial should be short, clearly linked to assessing your suitability, and should not be used as unpaid labor. If you are doing productive work, national minimum wage rules apply. Reputable employers will not ask you to work for free beyond a brief, structured assessment. Every piece of experience you accumulate, however informal, belongs in your application. The key is being able to explain clearly what you did, what you learned, and why it is relevant to the role you are going for. Sending out large numbers of identical applications rarely produces results. Targeted, tailored applications to relevant employers consistently perform better. Use job boards such as Indeed, Reed, Total Jobs, and CV Library to find entry-level vacancies. The government's Find a Job service is also worth using, particularly if you are currently claiming universal credit, as it lists roles compatible with benefit conditions. Job Search Place allows you to search by location and distance from home, which is particularly useful when transport links, childcare, or shift patterns limit where you can realistically work. Local searches through Job Search Place often surface opportunities that national job boards miss. Check direct employer websites regularly. Large supermarkets, care groups, and logistics companies often post vacancies through their own platforms before listing them on aggregators. For roles in hospitality, trades, and retail, visiting businesses in person and asking directly about vacancies remains effective. Many positions are filled through personal contact before any formal advertisement appears. Tell everyone in your personal network that you are looking. Friends, family, community contacts, and sports club members can all generate introductions that no application form can replicate. Aim for 5 to 15 targeted, tailored applications per week, rather than 50 generic ones. Receiving an interview invitation means the employer already believes you could do the job. Your task is to confirm that belief. Most entry-level interviews in the UK use a competency-based format. You will be asked to describe a situation, the task you faced, the action you took, and the result you achieved. This is known as the STAR method. Your examples do not need to come from paid work. School projects, community involvement, caring for a family member, or managing a personal challenge all provide valid and legitimate material. Prepare 3 to 5 star examples before any interview. Common questions at this level include: tell me about a time you worked as part of a team. Describe a situation where you dealt with a difficult person or problem. Give me an example of when you had to organize your time under pressure. Research the employer. Know what the business does, who its customers are, and what it values. Candidates who demonstrate genuine knowledge of the organization consistently stand out. Arrive on time. Dress appropriately for the sector. Ask a question at the end. Something simple and genuine, like asking what a typical first week looks like in the role, shows engagement and leaves a strong final impression. Getting a job in the UK with no experience is not about waiting until you feel ready or until the perfect opportunity appears. It is about taking stock of what you already have, targeting roles designed for people in your position, presenting yourself clearly and honestly, building evidence of your capabilities through volunteering and short courses, and applying with focus rather than volume. The UK labour market in care, logistics, retail, hospitality and manufacturing continues to recruit people without prior experience into roles that offer training, progression, and a genuine start. The path is open. These are the steps that take you down it.